vocation proud. You have my protection!
You got me cornered? You just wait.
Trying to piss me off.
That was what... Well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't... allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Your arms.
I knew you would prevail, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That was certainly worthwhile. Great, follow me.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
The road turns perilous after nightfall. It should behoove us to rest here till the morn comes.
Well done!
What felt in the keys?
At once, Master.
Over here, if you please.
encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Where are the skeletons? I shan't let them harm you. Nicely done. Come, follow my example.
Well said. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Would you mind coming over here?
Tis a bit far. Perhaps we might employ the services of an ox. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. What a glorious success! Let us try for the We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Shall we set it rolling? late! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. That reminds me. I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of sorcery. And I shall remain by your side.
Fight to survive! Lay down and die!
Given, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
I'll slit your bleeding throat!
Quite enough.
I'll crush you if you keep that up. By the likes of me. How do you like that?
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. is a grievous thing, losing a companion. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
We have reached our destination.
He really ought to have returned by now.
Perhaps his tunnel went looking.
Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again. A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask. It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of... At me? Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you... You need something?
Do come again.
Over here, if you please.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me. Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
I've no time for...
Very well. I shall return.
We're not allowed to talk.
Be ready. Our foes are armed. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Point right there. Battle is still going. You do your rotations well. Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's all to be found? Fight on, and victory shall be ours. Outstanding.
Another statue. May that will yield us all to use.
Can't it be a clearer picture of our environs? You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. I'll crush you if you keep that up.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passage is no witness. Be on your guard.
By your leave.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Then I shall remain by your side. The Arisen has been changed! Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Slimes! Most unpleasant. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Oh, right there.
No harm shall come to you!
Master.
Wake stone arisen. It harbors the power to bring the dead back to life.
A fine prize. We must think very carefully before using it. Asps attack with the spell venom. That was a skillful bit of trickery. You do your vocation proud. You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Well worth the effort of breaking it. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
What? Oh. 'Twas but a trick of the light.
We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt there's water. To find it. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
This might contain useful information.
Let's have a look then.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance. Despite the...
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me. This inspires naught but misgivings. The rules at your neck.
Very well. I shall return. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So, the false...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Tidings of your good deeds have reached. 'Twas you who rid... I have instructed the soldiers who were tasked with delivering to seem their cargo. As such, I anticipate your name shall be praised not only here in Vernworth, but in yon village as well. I believe there is but one locale you have yet to visit. I shall pray for your majesty's success. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk, to lay claim to the village territory. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Deesa's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Mayhap I really would have been better off with
When does my fight with such worn out gear?
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
When does my want?
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? You have my protection. Let my magic consume the weapons of the fury of the elements. That is a skillful bit of theory. You do your vocation proud. Let us press on with our next objective. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. But you
This house can order! You must stay clear of fire! Most impressive, Master!
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. There's no need to go the long way round, when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master. Would you mind coming over here? What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb. Is that a statue I espy over yonder? We ought to take a closer look. I will protect you. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. Your pawn is missing, Master. We are greatly wounded for the loss. Our only request is to seek your consent. That was superb, Arisen. 'Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Let us press on with our next objective. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. Follow me, if you would. Freshly rested as we are, this battle proved to be in our favor. We must not go down. One of us is drenched! Shall come to you. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? flawless execution. Once more. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness caused. Contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
As a matter of fact, the time I spent apart from you was miserable indeed, Master. May we never be parted again.
Dwell not on the past. Focus on the task that...
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. God, damn blizzard. Is this where I'm to draw my last? Confound it!
Are you alright? Over here, if you please.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day.
'Tis this way.
must we defeat? Do try not to catch cold. 'Tis done.
Splendid.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Then I shall remain by your side. Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Very well. I shall return. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time.
You went in there to save my fellows? I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. Ah, but mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard. There, Master! Saurians! We'd best report back.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't? I should like for you to see this place.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
Right you are.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
At last. I should like for you to see.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Aye. Aye. Good for so long as we are united in our resolve to...
There we are. That ought to keep me light on my feet. I'll gather this. It might be of use. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Now to report to Captain Brant. If you would be so kind as to follow me.
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my wares?
Aye, I'm well enough.
Would you mind coming over here?
Go on, have a look.
I'm in fine fettle today. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a tale or two to soothe my throat.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Only to be confronted by a four-legged creature.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time. Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start? Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to. if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a simple...
Well done, Master. By your efforts, our task is complete.
Indeed.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you? How extraordinary.
Over here, if you please.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty...
Following along, I trust.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty. Or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. However, I've heard no... It may well be that she... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work...
Would you mind coming over here?
I've brought you a gift. Will you... One day, I'm going to... You're in such a good mood. Do tell.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Wish I could go on an adventure. Shall
to live this way any longer.
something good will come of today? I just know it will come of today. I just know it.
If we mean to mine gold ore, I know just the place. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pray, follow me.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Such an now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I quite agree. We have reached our destination.
Oi, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time? Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us... Oh, thanks, Sir. I'll talk to the priests in the mean.
Now we've need of...
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine? With you? Not yet. Fair enough.
I must confess, I'm rather lost. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me.
I spend my days in
I can make no sense. I must confess, I'm rather lost.
If I sleep on my woes, I'm poultry repast, but I'm grateful to be found.
Wait for the new equipment to come. I'd sooner stay out of the back where it's possible.
I do like it here, but it can get very dull.
Always another errand.
Look, as long as you please.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
So, need anything? Stop by again soon.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
The longer the journey, the more supplies we'll require.
I quite agree.
I fear this trial is too much.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
You have my support.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. Oh, heavens above! 'Twas you, wasn't it? You took the abyss from us. How could you do this?
The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny. But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence? Without the Abbess, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so unjustly. I will do what I can, but I fear I can make no sense of this.
This is a place of prayer.
Might I beg but a
I fear I've much to attend to.
Thanks, sir.
Blessed be we servants.
Just remember, I've somewhere to be.
I shall gladly aid you if 'tis...
Just about any. When does my watch end?
Oh, sir, if you please, pray excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it you will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
A lonely place, but not mine.
Shall we visit? At the manor, as the maid bid. Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Oh, someone talked about this.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
My head will roll if aught goes awry. It's my back's not acting up today.
Stand to remain here another moment.
Always hustle and bustle as for later.
Over here, if you please. We have arrived.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just as she was born there, you see.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes. Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that the lands around... 'Tis not only poison the...
How are things?
Quite the predicament. Always hustle and bustle puts me right at home. Wait, your equipment.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich. Here's a welcome sight. Won't someone do aught about this?
The lands around... 'Tis not only poison the plant...
Thanks, sir.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certainly... Now, I really...
Take care, young...
Come back safe!
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir.
Quite the predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament.
predicament.
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and...
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melvin's search for him. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
How might I be of service? Now here's the welcome.
That's not an encounter I can see. Let my magic guide you to the medical room. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. This journey looks to be a long one.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
It falls on me to resolve this. I've got to Come on then! Damn.
Come on! Don't let me!
Stop! Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I knew you were the Pale Man.
There! Help me, please! The fiends have me surrounded. Ah, 'tis you. I fear I'm poisoned. Please. I fear I'm poisoned. Please.
A fine place.
Thank you. Never did I. You have my gratitude, but do it.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. It was a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have...
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
To think that are all the nobles so kind?
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So I hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coins.
Got some business with me.
Apologies.
Wearing armor
Suppose
all
I'd
day
better
feels
give
like
the ox some feed.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
is mad.
That's quite enough. Come on, you don't drag it.
I appreciate I grant you glory. The past to this that strategy never would have occurred to me. That was a skillful thing. You do your vocation proud.
Well done, Master!
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Precious little time.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
I find myself hard pressed to respond. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Loyalty's just another way to say it.
Need anything? Many thanks.
What? What? You've been to see some...
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all. Many thanks to you.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Well met, sir. How's the day
Time for an early Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. And the creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Hope to see you again. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its users, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
My heart shies from the thought of using it for deception. But that decision is not mine to make.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is many thanks to you.
Well met, son.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Refining ones.
I'll take any chance.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patient. Many thanks to you.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Seems my feet always lead me here.
Not much has changed.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Hope to see you again.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Why, peruse at your leisure, sir.
Stock some armour. Fancy a look at my wares?
Well met, sir. How's the day?
So, welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you. So, we meet. Again. No greater pleasure than refining one.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
None of these milk sops are
I swear I've never slept better. I'm going to go exploring.
treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. Well, well. Take caution in the practice of magic. I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. You bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination of my art. I do not do so lightly, for this technique is volatile in the extreme. But I trust that you will be able to control it.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
What to make of this?
Why, peruse at your leisure, sir.
I ought to turn in for the night.
Fancy a look at my wares? What should I get up to today?
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Even after a day of rest.
I've been here so long I almost forgot why. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Many thanks to you.
While beyond the rift, I recall hearing a rumor that such forgeries may be used to win people's favor.
Truly?
Not good will come of this.
I've trained for this. Got him.
I'm not trained for this.
I've a selection of wares that should... Sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Well, oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border where quarrels.
occur every other day.
Do come again?
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment. Shift's over. That's been too kind. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Where the Saurian?
Someone do such a thing.
I say it.
That was superb, Arisen. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I wasn't prepared.
You do your rotation proud. That went well.
Ah, glorious!
On my way. Right you are. Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Let us not get ahead
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Witness your strength, Arisen!
Then I shall remain by your side.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Now here's a welcome sight. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. My bed calls and I shan't resist.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Goblins, Master! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours. That was certainly worthwhile. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Well done, Master. That was still the you do your vocation well. The curative magic is at your disposal. What's right there?
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket.
Now, Miss Trisha was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
Have my support.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Fascinating.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
We managed to avoid the worst by some miracle. I am grateful for your aid. You must come visit us again, once she has recovered.
'Twas a near thing, but Miss Trisha is saved. Let us look in on her again in the coming days to see how she fares.
I am grateful to you. Come visit us again, once Trisha has had a chance to rest.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
'Twould seem who could have suspected things would happen as they did. 'Twas as though my very self was about to vanish. Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times greater than 'tis within other people. She's going to teach me how to control my magic so it won't happen again. I can hardly wait. Oh, that reminds me. Keep this a secret from Gran. But I'll need to study hard if I'm to try it without exploding again.
Learning to shack...
This might surprise you, but I've already mastered a variety of magics. And since you've been so kind to me, I'd like to teach you a special one. Are you keen?
Faring well, I hope.
Ah, you've come. Now, I have a question for you, and I beg you to answer it honestly. 'Twas you who helped Trisha acquire a grimoire, was it not? I shan't condemn you for it. You couldn't have known the dangers 'twould pose, and nor could Trisha. The fault lies with me for my reticence. You see, a similar deluge, her father feared the same fate would befall his daughter, and bade me to keep her from dabbling in magic. But now that Trisha has awoken to the wellspring within her, I will need to teach her to control it. She will have her wish after all. You've been good to me, to us. I'd wager 'tis about time I showed my gratitude. I mean to teach you one of my techniques. I've every faith you'll use it wisely. Take this, with my blessing.
Follow me, if you would.
How goes it?
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own. Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Right you are.
Pray, follow me. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. Let my magic grant you an elemental rune. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen...
Back again, are you? Make yourself at home. Perhaps you'd hear an old woman's request. You have my gratitude.
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. I should do no less in service to the original.
Well said. I shall return. That was a skillful bit of fingering. You do your location proud. Arisen? I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. The chance you'd like to see it?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Right you are.
Arisen! Are you alright? Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
You have my gratitude. This is for you, as a...
Not much going on.
Here's hoping for a decent haul. Again, showcase at the forfeit's
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Always a pleasure.
Then I shall remain by your side. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
That's quite enough rumor hunting for one day.
I'll feel a side better once I've had my dinner.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beast drinker.